Okay, so welcome back. Small or well, decent sized PSA submission. These are going for the $22 tier. I wasn't sure if I was going to be submitting more at this tier. I've heard multiple people say that their $18 tiers are already coming back, and that kind of gives the idea that everything is going to be done very soon and that prices are going to lower again. But I feel like probably those were some of the first $18 tier submissions, and I think PSA is grading like 900,000 cards. At least that's a number I heard yesterday. Cards every month, so hopefully they'll be done with stuff quickly. But I don't really want to wait for a lower tier and maybe have these cards be stuck in the back of that tier. Like, I'd rather get them in at 22 now, get them done when the $18 are done, and hopefully they separate the $22 tier, and yeah, get these cards back before the new bulk before the new bulk tier is coming back. So yeah, what am I submitting? Of course, yeah, it's just Pikachu. No, I think these are, I got this collection in a while ago. I think I got it in like the week that I submitted out like the last stuff to the for the $18 tier. I got in, yeah, it was 5 starter decks, and I think it was like 10 holos and just a stack like this of just bulk. And those were all shadowless cards, all shadowless theme decks, like every single one. And yeah, they are in insanely good condition. Like, there is no whitening on the cards, and pretty much there's like, maybe they're a bit off center here and there, but they're really good condition. So I'm just gonna chuck all of these into the backlog, or well, whatever whatever backlog is going to be with the $22 tier. There were some rare cards in here. I think there was a Pidgeot, there were like 2 Duck Trio, and I don't remember. I think there was 2 Duck Trio, there were no Dragonair. I remember that, because I think Dragonair is the only rare that I still need for my personal collection. And yeah, there were just a bunch of holos. I'll actually grab the other ones. So there's 4 holos that are not going into this submission, and it's these ones. And it's not because they're not good enough condition. Like, as you can see, they're really clean. Like, there's some whitening here maybe, but like generally there's no like true whitening, or at least like no damage. Maybe there's a bit of excess cardboard or like weird cuts, but I don't know if you can see it, but they're kind of like warped to a point where I feel like it might affect the grade. So I'm going to try and just store these in a book for a while and see if the creases and stuff will kind of go away. They're not creases, they're just like bends. I'll try to get one out, see if it, yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but like they're warped a little bit, and it's not really a crease or damage, but I don't really want to submit them like this. So I'll kind of, yeah, I'll probably just see if I can get them a bit flatter flatter, more flat. And yeah, these ones are fine. These are, yeah, I was really happy to get this in. Like, I saw the 5 theme decks, and I thought all of the holos were already out, but there was like another extra free Gyarados. I think there was another Hitmonchan in there, and there was a sealed Machamp, which I think this one was the sealed one and the other one was already out. So I think I saw like 5 holos, or like 7 holos, and there were actually 10. And just the boxes were just filled with mint stuff, and I think I paid 500 for everything. So yeah, and I think it was like 550 euros for everything, including like import tax and stuff. So that was probably a really good deal. Like, there's a little bit of whitening here on the corner of this card. Like, that's a Gyarados. There are a few that are like really off center, but yeah, I don't have any hopes of getting like an OC grade on them. But like, these are really good condition. I don't think there's like a huge amount of print lines and stuff on them, so hoping for a few 9s and yeah, I'm not giving up my, or not getting up my hopes for any 10s. But that would be great. But I think they're probably all going to be 8s, maybe some 9s if I get lucky. And then here we have some Delta cards. I think these are in pretty good shape. Like, I think the rest of the cards here are hopefully all going to be like PSA 8 condition. This Noctowl pretty cool. It has like a swirl on the... It's kind of hard to see, but there's a swirl on the reflection of the moon in the water. So pretty cool. I really like the Heart Gold Soul Silver cards. Like most of the evolutions, they have the evolution item in the card, which is just great. I really like that. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch. These are actually English cards. I've shown these already from like my personal childhood binder. So I think, for example, the Azumarill is still pop 0. Like, this is not going to be a 10. Like, you can see a bit of whitening, but there's like, I think it's hard to see through the thing. I think there's like a little scratch or something on the back, but who knows. But anyway, I figured like I'll just submit those. This one really nice. I think it's got a, like, I don't know with the reverse holo, but I didn't see much damage on it. And yeah, these are just generally hopefully going to be all like PSA 8s, 9, and maybe some 10s. So yeah, let's just go through it, and for once actually maybe try and get a quick video done. And I am submitting a complete Arceus set. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have all of the... I think I'm missing one Arceus level X. And the promo I had was just beat up, like really beat up. But like, these come from my own booster box that I opened back in 2009 as a gift for my birthday. So yeah, somehow I was one of the weird people who still asked for a booster box for their birthday in 2009, but I still have the cards and they're in pretty good shape. I'm hoping that there's gonna be some 10s in here, because I think these are generally pretty clean. And like, I think that's it for the English cards. So there's just gonna be a whole bunch of Japanese cards from now on. Like, these, I did not believe the prices of like PSA 8, PSA 9, so they're not gonna be 10s, these. But yeah, I might just as well submit them, like, why not? Really cool card. We have here the Tohoku Lucky Stadium, I think it is, with the little Diglett. Like, you have a few of these. I think there's like 8 different ones, and they all have like a stadium with a battlefield, and then there's a Pokemon somewhere in the background or on the big screen. So pretty cool. We have a theme deck, Raichu, with a nice swirl. Really, these are some of my favorite artworks. Okay, I shouldn't switch them around for the order. But like these, like I mentioned, the evolution items are in the card. I really like these, and I hope that they could get 10s. I don't think so, but 9s hopefully. And we have a Gyarados randomly. Can never go wrong with some Charizards. Like, these are, I find these every once in a while. They're not super rare, but yeah, might as well just submit these. I think hopefully the holos are also going to be like 9 or maybe 10 condition, and yeah, we'll go on to the last stack and just some cool cards. I think this is like the starting campaign promo from the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff. Not really sure. A random, I think this is just a gym promo, but it's very cool. We have a Gengar level X, we have a Ho-Oh Legend, Blissey, Sharpedo EX, pretty off-center on the Rayquaza EX. I think this is from a theme deck, which is also like why the holo pattern is so crazy. I really don't like that they don't do the off-center grade anymore, because I much prefer an off-center grade than just having the grade knocked down one. Like, it just looks nicer, and it also, like, if this is not, yeah, to me visibly it's not really appealing. So I kind of want the OC grade to make it more special, but I guess that's just me. But anyway, let's see if they maybe do give it an OC grade, but I think the grade in general should be nice anyway. And like these are like also going to be probably 8 condition, 9, and probably some that are in 10 condition. Like I did have a look and like kind of estimate it. I still have probably 1,000 or something cards, maybe 1,500, 2,000, I don't know, cards that I should still submit at like lower tiers, but I kind of min-maxed it in a way that I can send these off and then be satisfied be satisfied with my submissions for a while and just not worry about it anymore, because mentally I'm kind of done with, like, I need a break from grading and stuff, because it is just, we don't know when the next tier is gonna open, how much it's gonna be, what cards am I gonna submit, and I just have to, every time a new tier opens, it's like, I was not expecting this now, and also I wasn't expecting the price, so I have to look at everything again. And yeah, so I just want to send these out there, and then maybe when the next like grading tier opens up again, I'll have more stuff to submit. But yeah, for now these are just going to PSA, and we'll see. Okay, so very quick add-on. I'm resubmitting all of these. Let me keep them in order. To see if they can get a higher grade. I correct all of these out of their cases. You can see the grades on the screen, and I don't think they'll all upgrade. They shouldn't, probably, but I feel like if a few of them do upgrade, I'll do really well on the grades. And even if they stay the same grade, I think PSA will do fine for these. Like, hoping to get a 10 on, for example, something like that. Maybe due to centering, this could get a 10. And yeah, just going through it quickly, so that it doesn't add too much more to the video. But not sure if I'll ever be able to show these again, because they might go straight into consignment once they come back from PSA. But yeah, this is a bunch of cards I cracked out of cases, and the grades that are, I'll keep the tabs, of course, so if we do get them back, you'll get to see them as well, and we can do a comparison. But yeah, just added this quickly.